Okay, let's start the video. So click on join members video. For members video over there, I posted these are over there. You can email for these are Invincible number system as well. And for the result last night, nobody hit that draw for last night's mega, and it's going to exceed. I guarantee you exceed 300 million before Thanksgiving. So in order to exceed 500 million, a lot of people are going to spend a lot of tickets for the next couple of draws. So there's 4 more draws left before Thanksgiving, about I approximate, because 2 more weeks. So for that to happen, you gotta spend a lot of money. So by Christmas, it should get to a bill. By Christmas, you get to a bill if nobody hits. I guarantee you that by Christmas, you get to a bill, nobody hits the mega. So again, they want to try the bill again, they could do it. But I guarantee you that 56 and 19 that came 4 times was kind of set up, because no history draw had thrown 2 numbers back to back 4 times being drawn. That setup, you know that was set up. It's rare for 4 numbers to be drawn back to back like crazy. 1956 shouldn't have been drawn. It was a setup, and we all know that. And you can email me for any game prediction. Also, click on my name to support my channel or support my cause. Remember, always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So again, thanks for those who continue watching and continue using my Dster. Please do that. So on the last night's draw, you can see the mega roll over from one draw to the next. So that 5, you gotta be careful, because if they're gonna do that 5 for mega for the same as 19 and 56, you gotta be careful, because it's about 2 or 3 times that 5 got drawn. So you gotta be careful of that 5, because it got drawn about 2 to 3 times within the last 3 or 4 draws. I assume that nobody is paying attention to 5. You can pay attention to 5 now. Now, if they throw in the 5 with the next 1 or 2 draws again, you know what happened. But they're not going to throw the 5, because the jackpot's not getting to a bill. If getting a bill, they can throw anything out. When they get to bill, they catch people off guard, because they don't want people to hit that bill. That they caught people, they throw the 56, they throw the 19. Nobody plays the 56 and 19. Well, less people is going to play the 15, 6, or 19. You guarantee that there are people who play it, but in general, history of draws, those numbers didn't get drawn 4 times. 1956 didn't get drawn 4 times. Not a single number get drawn 4 times within the last 3 to 7 draws, history draws. Or it's rare. But I'm not going to go through checking them. You can check them yourself. So you got to be careful of the 5, the 01, the 05, the 17, almost 4 low numbers. The 37 was 38, then 37, and then you have 70. 70 finally came. For those of you who had my system, you know that 170 was on the Invincible list. So, and then 23. So it went down 1. 38 and 23 went down 1. You know, those 3 numbers, 170 and 22, was an Invincible system. 170 and 22. For those who had the list, you know those 3 numbers was caught in on target. 170 and 22. If they had the Invincible number system, you had hit 170 and 22 easily. So again, now the 1, if you drop the 2, you're gonna have no number cut down on the white ball. So you might want to drop the 2s, because it lowered 2 corner down. It lowered 2 corner down from a lot of corner. Let's see how many corner are in the white ball. You know that there's 2 extra corner being given because the gold ball had the double number. So 22 increased the last leg draw by 2 coordinates. So if you aim for the white ball only for the 1 minute or the mega player, you would have a big advantage for last night's draw. A big advantage for last night's draw, hitting that $1 million. A big advantage. Let's see how big the advantage is for last night's draw. That's how big the advantage is. So the 0, again, drawn 3 times. The 0 is the main digit. 1, 5, and 70. So if you pick the right, if you pick that session, you have no choice but to use the 5. That section has a 5. You have no choice but to use the 5 also. So that's why I said pick the section of the Dster. You gotta get the right Dster, set it up, pick the section of the Dster, and play that section with the numbers there. And normally those of you who pick the section know how many numbers are in that section. And normally when I pick a section, I do not use that number, but I have no choice, then I have to use that number. When that section forces you to use a number, and it comes out, you gain advantage. So 1 is also 2 times. You have a lot of main digits here. 2 1 time on the go ball regular digit and the go ball extra digit. So again, you have a main digit 2 and a double digit 2 for the double number. So a 3 is going to be 1 time, and then 5 is going to be 1 time, and then 7 is going to be 3 times, 17, 37, and 70. So you got those main digit here. You got a lot of main digit here. Let's cross this out. And you got a 1 dead end digit. Let's see how many corners there. It has 7 corners being used. So that's nice draw. But actually you can break it down to 5 corner, because if you drop the go ball, you're gonna have a 5 corner game, because if you're dropping both double 2. So yes, the 5 corner game could be done last night's draw. And for those of you who can accept that 5 corner are being used, you're not gonna hit that jackpot. So 5 corner, 1 minute to do a lot of money. So 5 to a 7 corner game. And let's add up these corners, should be 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. I have 13 corners. Because the 5 was used 1 time, not 2 times. So there we go, 12 corner game. So on last night's mega, you have a 12 corner being used. Let's look at the draw to see how many numbers are in the matrix, because it's important to see how many numbers in the matrix. Because if you don't have the setup, you're not gonna hit the jack. So again, you have 1, 5, 17, 37, 70, and those standard digits will help you hit. So you have 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 7. So on the Dster, you would need to utilize the right section. So I'm gonna put the other number right next to it. 2, 2. I'm gonna put a 2, 2 right here. With the 2 because it's not used for the ball. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 0. So because 7 gotta be in the middle, you all know that. 7, 0, 7, 1, 3, and 5. So this would be the setup 2, 2, 7, 0, 3, 1, 5. Because 0 and 7 is the main digit, it should be in the center. So let's see where the numbers are. 1 going from left to right, 5 going from left to right, 17 going diagonal, 37 going from left to right, 70 going from up and down. So all the numbers are in these are 1, 3, 1, 5, 17, 37, and 70. So you have 5 white ball in this section. So the setup should be like this. If you had this setup, you would have hit the jackpot. So now I'm going to go to the setup right now. I'm going to go to the setup. I'm going to go to setup right now. 237 2105. Two, 3, 7, 2, 1, 0, 5. I'm kind of just red because this is a red ball. You do not need the red ball there. Do not need the red ball there. So that means that 32 won't be in the matrix because you know that 22 was used for a red ball and not the white ball. So in that case, I'm going to drop all these corners down. Let's see how many corners are there. So I'm going to start with the low numbers. 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 5, and 0, 7. 10, 13, and 17. You have 31, 30, I didn't put it in order, and 37. You have 10 numbers. So for the 50s, you have 50 and 57. And for the 70s, you have 70. So it's really because of the digit 2 not being used for whiteboard, you have 13 number in the matrix. Do you see that? Yeah, 13 number in the matrix if you do that setup correctly. And this should be set up. And if you have the 5 in the corner, you had the 5 3 times the 5. It's the 33% chance because you're drawn 3 times. So 3 times, 33% chance. And the other digit, let's look at the other digit. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, 8 times. 0 is not a good chance to max out. The 0, the 7, the 1 also has 4 times. So you not max out at 5 times. You want to max out these numbers. You'll max out the 5 because the 5, the number with the 5 will increase the chance of hitting that hitting the $1 million or the jackpot, because you know the white gold ball is not used for the white ball. That 22. The 7, let's look at the 7. You have 7, 17, 57, 70, and 37. You have 5, 7 out there. So for this 7, you have 5, 7, so it's up 20% chance 5 times. Now, because the 7 is drawn 3 times, the first pick, you will have 60% chance of picking the 7 number correctly, because 3 of the 7 got drawn. 3 of the number with the digit 7 got drawn, so you have 60% chance of picking the 7 correct. 0 also, you have 0 also, even though there's a lot of 0. Well, first of all, it's a lot of percentages of picking the 0 correct because you have 3 number with the digit 0 drawn as well. So now I'm not going to talk about the other numbers. The 3, look at the 3 still drawn 5 times. No other number that has higher percentage number besides the 5 right there. Besides the 5 right there. So if you want to max out a number, you will have to max out the digit 5 over there. So max out the digit 5, you're going to hit that jackpot right there. You're going to have to max out the digit 5. So if you want to max out the digit 5, you're going to have to do 3 rows of 5s. You're going to do 5, 50, and 57. So on the setup, on these lines, I have 15 lines. I want to do 5 on all 5 lines. Max it out. I want to do 50 on all 5 lines. And then I want to do 57 also on all 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, on all 5 lines. So in that case, I will have hit a 5 on 30% of the lines. So that sense, you would need that to hit the jackpot. You want to do something that will increase your chance of hitting that jackpot. Write everything down. Write all the percentage down from the section you pick on the Dster. When you write all the section number down, write which number has how many frequency. So for digit 7, I won't have 5 times with the digit 7. So I write those down. Yeah, for this 7, I'll have 5 times 20%. You can write these things down and calculate which one has the highest percentage of being able to get you the winning number. So in that sense, you don't want to gamble with a 30%. Then you would have to max it out. You have to max out the 5 on 3 lines, max out the 50 on 5 lines, and max out the 05, 50, and 57 on 5 line. Then you will hit one of those numbers. Now, because the 7 got drawn 3 times, 17, 37, and 70, out of all those numbers, I like 70 because 70 was the invincible number for last night's draw. So I would have instantly, even though there's 20%, I would definitely take a chance and max out the 70 for last night's draw because 70 was the invincible number. So we have definitely maxed out the 7. And for last night's draw, you have 0 right there, 3, 5, 10, 50, and 70. Last night's draw would not have maxed out the 01. I would have probably, if I have this section and the Dster, probably I'd take a chance between the 01 and 10. I would have taken a chance between the 01 and the 10. probably the 0 and the 10, and decide which one to max out and which one not to. So between the 0 and the 10. But the 70 was definitely an easy call last night. Easy call last night. 70 was an easy call last night because even though it's a 20% chance, I would take a chance, and because the 70 is right there, I would take a chance and max out that 70. Because if I know the 70 is going to get drawn, doesn't mean that only one 7 is getting drawn. Maybe more than one 7 is getting drawn. I would take a chance on another 7, or another 7, maybe 17, maybe 17. I would pick that 17. Would have 17 and 70 on both lines. So again, you cover all the corners of the Dster. So if you have this section in the Dster, you will hit that jackpot. If you have Dster, look at it, or close to that section, you will hit a lot of numbers. So you need a Dster. It's hard to hit the jackpot, but you can be done. It can be done with the Dster system. It can be done. So please join member video, and please do that. If you click on join member video, you can watch the Dster over there, and also click on my name, and also support my cause. Please click on either icon or support my channel, and email me as well. And remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself.